Hello everyone, welcome to Kesar Tutorials. This is the platform where you can learn and grow.
In previous session, I have discussed about basics of Hypermesh and FEA. In this video, I will start explaining about Hypermesh tool. So when you open the Hypermesh, you will find a window like this. So this window is called user profile window. Hypermesh specifies many user profiles. Suppose if you want to solve your physical problem in LS-DANA, so you have to choose LS-DANA as user profile. Suppose if you want to solve your physical problem in Nastran, so you have to choose Nastran as user profile. Suppose if you want to solve your physical problem in Abacus, now you have to choose Abacus as user profile. Now I have chosen LSDNA as my user profile. So click OK.
Okay, now I will talk about graphics user interface. This graphics user interface has many parts. Let us discuss each and every part. Uh, on top end, please follow my cursor so that you can easily understand and pick the whatever I say. Uh, On top end, whatever you can see here, Hypermesh version 13.0 LS Dana, this is called a title bar. Below this, whatever you can see here, file, edit, view, collectors, connectors, materials, whatever you can see, this is called uh, menu bar. Below this, uh, below menu bar, whatever you can see, these icons, uh, please follow my cursor. These icons and these icons and also these icons, these are called toolbar. Now, uh, this area, this area is called browser area. This area is called browser area. So below this browser area, this area is called entity editor. Below the browser area, entity editor, this area. Please follow my cursor. This area is called entity editor. Now, this area. This area is called graphics area. This area is called graphics area. In this graphics area, you can see whatever you work. For example, suppose if you import the geometry, or if you import any CAD data or any file, you can see that file here. In this area, you can see that file here, and also this is called, you can call it as working area. Now, this area, from here, please follow my cursor. This complete area from here to sorry, up to here. This area is called panel area. This is called panel area. So just beside the panel area, whatever you can see here, geometry, 1D, 2D, analysis, tool, post, this is called pages. Suppose if you go to geometry, it has separate panel area. I mean, it has separate options. If you go 1D, it has separate options which shows in panel area. That's how it means. Now, below this uh, entity editor, below this entity editor, whatever you can see here, this small area, this is called this completely down down end, whatever you can see, this is called status bar. Suppose you are in 1D radio, it's showing that uh, 1D elements. That means you are in 1D panel, 1D page, and it is showing that 1D elements. Now I will go to post. It's showing that post processing. Now I will go to some connectors and create something. I will go here. Connector showing like that. Connectors in sub area we are in current status. Our work is in current status. It is showing like that. Suppose if you keep any mid surface mesh, so it will show the how much percentage has been done. Mid surface has been done. It will show like this. I will discuss some options here. First, I will go to menu bar. In menu bar, first one is file. So now, if you want to use, if you want to open any of the options, I mean, you need to click left button of the mouse. For example, now I want to go to mesh. So you need to click left button of the mouse. So this is how it opens. Now I want to go to file. In file, there are the around 6-7 options are here. So first one is new. If you want to open a new application window, you need to right click on this option. So this is how it will open. Now next one is open. If you want to open any HM file, you can open from using this option. Now, as usual, these two options is helps to save our working project. Now, this one is if you want to import any data. For example, if you want to import any HM file, you can import from here. And if you want to import any data from any solver application, you can import from here. And if you want to import any geometry from any CAD software, you can import from here. So like this, export is there. For example, if you want to export as HM file, you can export using this option. The second one is solver desk. If you want to export for solver application, you can use this option. Like that, these two options are here. So next one is edit. So I will discuss these options later on. Next option is view. So these view options allow you to modify or reset your UGI. UGI means user graphic interface. So suppose if you don't want your panel to be appear on your screen, means you just uncheck this. So this is disappear. Panel is disappear. Now if you want it back, means you just check it. So like this, you have many options here. The let's say model browser. So it has check marks now. That means it is appear on your screen. But if you don't want to be appear on your screen, means you just uncheck it. So now I will check it back. So now it is appeared again. Like this, view has many options. You can set however you want. Okay, next option is collector. Suppose if you want to create any component or assembly, means you can create by using these options. Or suppose if you want to create load actor, you can create using by clicking left button of the mouse. Like this, if you want to set a color for a component, you can use this option. Like this, many options are there. When we are doing any component, modeling any component, we will discuss thoroughly. So next option is geometry. Suppose if you want to create any surfaces or any kind of geometry, means you can create by using these options. Uh, let's say here there are some standard geometry as there. We can create this standard geometry directly from these options. Suppose if you want to create a mid surface of sheet metal plate, means you can use this mid surface option. You can create it by either using auto or surface pair. So like this geometry menu has these many options. We will discuss and we will use thoroughly during modeling session. As you can see, there are many options. We can understand these options easily when we will do meshing. Now we will stop this session. In next video, I will show how to use shortcut keys to use these options. Thank you for watching video and keep watching.